I was 29 years old when I first saw the Stand By Me filming locations. It happened in February of 21, a long time ago, but only if you measure in terms of years. I was living in a small travel trailer traveling through Oregon. I was only with my dog, but to me, it was the whole world. So I am currently in Brownsville, Oregon, and this is the filming location for the movie Stand By Me. I drove through the town just a little bit, and it's straight out of the movie, honestly. It's such a small little town. As I was looking up filming locations, I realized that the house that Gordy from the movie, the house that he grew up in, was only 400 feet away from me. There's the house. John Cusack was in there. So cool. There are like infamous shots in the backyard where they're doing like laundry and gardening, and they look up to the back window. I don't know how well that translates on camera, especially since I can't go up to it. That is so cool. Stand By Me is one of my favorite movies, so seeing these locations is awesome. There it is right there. There's the house. Wow. Gordy. There's this stage. It kind of looked like the pie eating contest scene. I figured I'd capture that a little bit, just in case it was. I don't think it is, though. It was not, but it was filmed directly next to it in Pioneer Park. Out of respect for the current homeowners, I stayed my distance from the house, but it was cool just going up and kind of getting to see a piece of film history. I'm gonna try and find some of the locations in the downtown area that was used in Stand By Me. Just passing through, I already saw a few locations that I recognized. And they didn't film all of Stand By Me in this town, but a lot of the scenes took place here. This is fucking awesome. It indeed was fucking awesome. So I continued downtown. This is one of the shots from Stand By Me. This is like an iconic like opening scene spot for Castle Rock. It's kind of unreal being here in this spot. I've just seen it so many times in Stand By Me. I'm not capturing the footage I intended to, but you know, I'm here. The experience is cool enough for me. I don't need to be all cinematic with it. One of my favorite movies, Stand By Me. I know I'm probably missing so many locations, I said as I walked the path of several of them. Gosh, I can't get over how iconic. Pretty cool. The back alley scene from Stand By Me, it's down this alley. Smells good. Smells like some good food. This is the actual spot where they fire the gun. River Phoenix shows Gordy. This is the spot. The window that was there is now gone. It's still the Blue Point Diner though. That was cool. I knew it was here. I've always loved Stand By Me. Stephen King is one of my favorite authors, and then I saw it as a kid. I've loved it, you know, ever since. I had to come see all these spots, so. All right, well, on to the next area. I'm coming up on an iconic bridge from the movie. This bridge is first seen early on in the movie when a couple of the guys from Ace's gang are fishing and discussing the body. It also appears more notably at the end of the movie when the boys return home. And even though this is where the boys ended their journey, it was right where Joey and I started ours. Oh, and before we leave Brownsville, I figured I'd point out that this Coca-Cola mural is actually still there today. Okay, let's go see another dope-ass bridge. This is where, in Stand By Me, they start their journey on the railroad tracks. This is so cool. Now it's a bike path. This is the bridge. So cool. Oh, you know I had to walk that same path. And give a little heel click at the end. Did your mom ever have any kids that lived? I just rewatched the movie last night. Wow, this is so cool. There's another covered bridge over there. That almost looks like the bridge in Beetlejuice when they fall off and die. Wow. Movie history, I'm standing on it. This is so cool. History, right here. Film history, one of my favorite movies. The railroad track scene and bridge is actually just part of this very small park. It's located at like a trailhead, very small. And then I just have the Scamp parked over there. It's probably about 30-40 minutes away from Brownsville. Okay, now let's go check out probably the most iconic location from the movie. Here we go! This is the bridge where the boys run across when the train comes. It's a pretty iconic spot. I knew this spot was in California, but it just so happened to be along the route that I was taking. This would be really terrifying to walk across. I believe they start from that end and come this way, which means they jump over here. Oh, wow. Wow. So this is where they jump off and they land down here. This is cool. Stand By Me. I really can't imagine walking across that. Even when it was in use. I mean, those cracks are big. I would be Vern crawling across. Literally parked right there. And here's the bridge. Just as I thought this video was over, I got an email from my storage unit in Portland. They said that I needed to move units due to some new construction. After driving all the way back, they said that the email was sent by mistake, but that's okay. It gave me a chance to say another goodbye to some of my favorite places, and it gave me a chance to see some of the ones I missed along the way. And then I found myself at an all too familiar place. Nature is so fucking cool. Wow, nature. I feel like I'm in a fucking fairy tale right now. Due to some unfortunate events regarding my storage unit back in Portland, now I'm back at Skull Creek. I'm kind of using Skull Creek as a way to kind of regain some of the solar power since I already know this spot. I did some laundry yesterday. I bought right before I got back to Skull Creek, I stopped at a Dollar General because that's all that this tiny little town had, and I bought 2 like mop buckets, filled them up from the creek, and did some hand washing. It worked out pretty well. My stuff is still drying. Sun's out now, pretty intensely too, which is good because I needed some solar power. I guess Southern Oregon was big for gold. I mean, I guess it makes sense. There's a lot of gold in these hills. 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 That's such a weird placement for a sign. In the middle of nowhere. There's literally the sound of rushing water in every direction around me. Rat Tail Creek, Cow Creek, Skull Creek. I'm gonna go ahead and head out today. Move on to the next area. Not sure where that'll be. Probably like, I heard Mount Shasta was pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna pack up and start to head out. Yeah. I'll see you in the next one.